Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be talking about grinding and grinding the battle pass.
Oh yeah,
and grinding the XP, grinding those skill points.
Out those skill points. Gotta
and also
to get that
not
material.
having any fun.
Yep, that's what grinding is.
Well, at least for us.
At least for us. Grinding is not fun. So, let's get into what grinding is. So,
grinding is when you grind for the battle pass.
No, grinding is basically where there's a massively inflated chunk of XP that you have to get, or chunk of something, in order to get
to the next state or the next point in some kind of progression.
That's kind of like there's like tons of mobile games, like these clicker games and stuff that like require you to grind, and you have
or you just spend money,
and stuff like that. That's part of the reason why we don't like grinding is that like it just gives away from people to be like, oh yeah, let's just spend money to skip the game.
Yeah,
that's what
at that point the game is not fun. You're literally spending money to not play it.
Who would want to do that? Who would spend money to just not play a game?
How about you just delete it from your phone then?
Yeah. Like, I remember I have this coworker who was like, oh yeah, you should download this game, AFK Arena. You won't
mind. Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
AFK Arena. It's literally you AFK for most of the game. Like, who would want to play that? And like, tons of these mobile games and stuff like Raid Shadow Legends. By the way, this video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. If you guys want an epic dark fantasy RPG, no, I was joking. But you got to use our code.
You got to use our code. Sevens stopping.
Sevens stopping.
Okay, but actually though, we are not sponsored. Just getting that out of the way. We are not sponsored. But
go play Raid Shadow Legends.
But go play Raid.
Definitely not sponsored.
But Raid Shadow Legends, like there's literally a button to skip the game. Like, you just press like ×4 or whatever to speed through the game.
Yeah.
It's like, do people enjoy and get off to like watching the bars go down?
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah.
My dopamine levels are rising.
Yes, finally the bar can go to 0 on the
bars. And then it goes all the way back down.
Yeah, but again, this isn't about mobile games, but this is just about like, that is kind of like what grinding is. You just do like something over and over and over to get to this one thing. Like, for example, maybe in like an RPG or an open world game, you'd grind these enemies to get 1,000 materials so you could finally get
craft something.
Or
in Bloodborne, you grind the same enemies for blood vials. Or in, like a lot of RPGs, you have to grind to the next level so you can get to the next part of the game, or you can beat the boss.
And you do the same thing over and over.
We just don't see the appeal.
And sure, like Call of Duty multiplayer, you're kind of doing the same thing over and over again.
But it's a multiplayer. I think multiplayer is different because you're facing different people. They're using different weapons. They're using different tactics and all kind of different stuff. But in single-player games, it's really frustrating. That's one of the reasons we really like FromSoft games, is because their games are based on your skill and not on how long you grind regular enemies to beat the boss.
And how much your loot number goes up. Like Destiny, there's like, you gotta grind for the exotics. You gotta replay this one mission over and over. And sure, you may think, oh yeah, but fighting a boss, you're doing that over and over. Well, the thing is, a boss requires thinking. Grinding entails no thinking.
Yeah.
You're just doing the same thing
That's why in Raid Shadow Legends, you press a button and the game does it for you.
Mindlessly doing something.
Clicking or moving the sticks and just
like, for example, like farming those blood points in Bloodborne. Like, that wasn't challenging. I just went over, hit a few things 2 or 3 times, moved on to the next guy. Hit a few things, moved over to the next guy. Hit a few guys, blah, 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 and stuff like that. And it was just, again, it was mindless. It was boring. I don't remember doing any of that, but it sure did take up a lot of time. That's one thing that I do remember, is that it took up a lot of freaking time. And as you said, bosses, you don't grind to beat a boss unless you're playing a like turn-based game or something like that. But what you do is you fight the boss and you learn and stuff like that. That's what you do in multiplayer games. But normally you just do something over and over and over again mindlessly, and that's not fun.
It's not fun to us.
No, it's not.
For some reason, people like it. I think it's because of you level up, you get to see your progress, but it's just not for us.
It's just not for us. Like Destiny, you gotta like grind to get this one exotic, and it's like, oh my gosh, I finally got that exotic.
Destiny is literally just grinding the game. That is once you beat like the base content, you literally just grind.
You just play
the same content. You play the same content. Crucible's multiplayer, but for the campaign,
the raid.
Yeah, you have to play the raid. You have to play all this. You literally just play the same content until something new comes out. But then when something new comes out, you got to play the same content more so that you can get a high enough level to play the new content.
And another thing about grinding is that it seems like it never ends. Like, the thing is, grinding can kind of pay off. Like, for example, like in certain games, after you grind, you finally get that new weapon. Like in Call of Duty, you level up. As I said, multiplayer is different. But still, you level up and you get that new weapon.
Yeah.
But in, like, other games, like Destiny and stuff like that, you get that new weapon. And it just kind of sits in your back pocket. You just have it.
Yeah.
And then you're just grinding for the next thing.
And it's going to, because it just goes on forever, you'll never get the best weapon because the best weapon is always increasing, and so you're just gonna throw away that weapon eventually,
and you're just gonna keep on grinding over and over and over again and stuff like that. And again, it'll never end. It's just the cycle continues. There's just a new exotic that comes out, and you have to get it, and it might be okay or decent, and you'll just not use it. You'll just like you'll look at, oh yeah, this is my exotic collection. I don't really care how many exotics you have. All I care about is like what weapon you're using.
Look at how cool I am.
Look at how cool I am. I have like 15 exotics. Like, okay, yeah, how many out of those 15, how many do you use? Yeah, I bet you use maybe like one as your secondary.
Yeah,
and stuff like that. So,
and what's scarier is how much time did you spend playing this game?
There's so many, like, so many people spend like 5,000 hours in that game. So, like, I love Ren's Reviews, but Ren's Reviews has like 15 million hours in each game he plays, and I'm like,
Ren's Reviews? I don't know how he does it. Does he have a job or something? Because he has like insane gamer score, insane hours. What does he do?
I don't know, but still, like, that's just like a constant thing. It's just like the grind and stuff like that. And we've never really been a huge fan. Ouch! My old man legs just can't take it anymore. They just can't do it anymore. Outro. So anyway, guys, if you like this video, can you please like it, please?
Please leave a like, please. Oh my goodness, just
make sure to grind grind to get that like. You gotta get 50,000 XP in order to gain the like ability.
Yeah, you gotta get the max level in Modern Warfare's Battle Pass in order to be worthy to like this video.
Yeah, and you gotta have Damascus and Obsidian on every single gun in order to even subscribe.
Yeah, I mean, what are you doing if you don't?
What are you doing if you don't have Damascus and Obsidian?
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.
Let us know other video ideas in the comments below.
Thank you.
Your thoughts on grinding and stuff.
Yeah, bye.